Welcome to another video, you guys. Today we have a very special video for you for all of those people who are going in for fall 2020 will be essentially waiting for admits. At this point of time, I know all of you who are going in for fall 2020, you're waiting for admits, and we actually have a couple of admits for you. So I want to make sure that you stay updated with the latest news, latest information, which university gave out admits to which sort of students at which point of time. So this is the time where I did connect with a lot of these people who took services from us for fall 2020. I mean, we're still taking applicants, but these were people we did work with in December or November or maybe even in January, and they've started getting their admits right now. So yeah, we're going to be talking to you about these admits. We're going to be showing you some profiles, and we're going to be showing you some profiles which might not be extremely great, but they still bag some of the best universities. All right, so first off, all of these people who are shown in this video did go on to WIAMgrad over here, and they did enroll in one of our services. And you can also find some of the decisions that I'm going to talk about over here in the admits and rejects section of the website. You can actually go over here, type the name of your university, and you can see when those people got the admits. Their complete profiles will be visible to you, and all of these things, their resume and everything. You can check these things out, and I hope that these will help you. If you are interested in that, the link to WIAMgrad will be in the description, and you can go on and you can sign up and you can start going through all of these great admits and rejects for free, of course. Right now, let's get to the chase and let's talk about the profiles. Okay, so this is the first client that I'm going to tell you about. He's a great person, great profile. I mean, you can check out his profile over here, right around here. I'm going to tell you about his interests, all of the things that he had on his profile, and I'm going to tell you about his admits, which are surprisingly really good. That means that he actually killed it on the application process. Now, we worked with him, and he was really interested in cybersecurity. Okay, he had a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity, and he was going for a cybersecurity degree for fall 2020. This is what he is interested in. Okay, next comes his GPA. He had a 7.19. That's really 7.2 GPA out of 10, okay, and he had no backlogs, but also he had no research papers, which does not give you a lot of incentive or a lot of leverage when you're going for a program which is essentially a research-based program, and an MS program is a research-based program, and that's what he was going for, right? A cybersecurity program. So he had no research paper. For all of those people who think that research is mandatory to get in, no, it's not. Right? And WorkX, he had a WorkX of about 16 months, a little over 1 year. Okay, I'm also going to tell you about his scores. He had a 160 on the quant, 149 on the verbal, and a 3 on the AWA in terms of the GRE. And his TOEFL scores are right over here. You can see, and on average they're around 25 or 26. Right? So it's a good profile. It's not the best profile out there, of course. There are people all over the world who are very competitive, and yeah, it's not the stellar profile that you might say, but he actually did the application process very well, and he ended up bagging some great admits. Now, I was with him throughout the process. We actually worked with him on his complete application, like start to end, literally everything from his SOPs to LRs. But at the end of the day, I'm also going to show you a screenshot over here, and his admits are, he actually got into University of Colorado Boulder. That is the best university that I can think of. Like, the rank of the university is, for those people who just look at the rank is of course very low, but at the same time, it does have great career opportunities. So yeah, that's one of the great ones out there. Then other universities might be UNCC. He got into UNCC, and then RIT, that's Rochester Institute of Technology, and Syracuse. Now, you might be saying, why am I telling you about Rochester and Syracuse? No, that's not a great admit. I think that's a great admit, actually, because he actually got 25% scholarship on both of these programs. So 25% of the tuition just waived off, literally, right? So this is the power of submitting a good application, even if you do not have a stellar CGPA over 9 or something, even if you do not have a GRE score that's over 320, 325. No, that's not needed. He still bagged some great admits, and overall, at the end of the day, I know that you only care about the admits and the rejects. No one cares about what GRE score you got after you get the admit. No one does. So the end goal is always the admit, and sometimes I think that people forget that. They try to take the test again and again, even if they have fair score, but they would just not back down. So yeah, you can look at this profile and you can see that this guy did it really well, and kudos to him. I think he's going to be enjoying the greatest journey of his life in the next 2 years. All right, let's talk about another profile over here. Another one of the good clients that I did work with. He has basically, he's a computer science person, okay, and he did it from JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University. You can see it over here. His area of study is engineering. His GPA was actually a little better, that's 7.8 out of 10. And his backlogs, he actually had 3 backlogs. So for all of those people who are worried about backlogs, this is why I wanted to bring out this profile. He has 3 backlogs and he still got into one of the best universities out there for CS, okay? And I'm going to tell you he had a work-ex of 4 months, and that's only 4 months. That's not a lot, of course. And he was interested in fall 2020. He wanted to go for computer science, okay? So that's his whole profile. I'm also going to show you his scores. His scores are 168 on the quant and 142 on the verbal. Quant is really amazing. The verbal one is quite lacking, I would say, right? Because the minimum score is 130, so it's 142 over here. And AWA is 3, okay? And his writing score was actually only 20, which would not seem to meet the minimum criteria for the TOEFL writing score for a lot of universities. For those of you who worry about it, you can see that, you know, he's a live, living example of what you can achieve even with scores that are not, you know, above the 90th percentile, right? So I hope this video just gives you a little bit more confidence, and if you're waiting for admits, hey man, keep on hanging in there. Don't worry, you will get them. Trust me, okay? So I'm just quickly going to go over his admits now. See, he had 3 backlogs, by the way, but he had cleared all of those 3 backlogs. So if you're wondering, you know, I have backlogs too, and you know, as long as you've cleared them, okay, that's fine, that's good enough. Okay, so he actually got just 1 admit yet, because it's quite early in the stage to actually name out all of his admits and rejects, but because there's no decisions that have come out yet, but these are some of the early decisions, so I'm bringing them out to you. He got into Indiana University, Bloomington. Now you might know that's a great university for programs like, you know, computer science, programs like management, basically MIS, something like that. You know, entrepreneurship culture is blooming at Bloomington. So yeah, it's a great place. I think he's up for an adventure. Not only will he learn a lot about computer science, but also a lot about what he can do with it and how he can put it to a good use, and you know, basically make things that you couldn't even imagine just sitting over here at home. So yeah, I think that's a great admit, and he will have a lot of opportunities over there. He will understand a lot of sides of the spectrum, you know, not only just computer science but also business. That's what I'm trying to say. And IUB is a great university for that. All right, I'm going to show you one last profile over here. Of course, there's a lot more profiles, but you can go on and you can just go on to the decisions tab over here at WIMgrad. You can check them out all at once. But I just want to show you some of these profiles that, you know, I personally worked with. So these are the ones that I have experienced and I know are 100% true. Okay, so over here, this person, she did her bachelor's in information technology from Sastra University. And she did not have a stellar GPA. It was 7.7 out of 10. Okay, she did, however, have a work experience of 15 months. That's, again, a little over a year. No backlogs, but also at the same time, no research papers, right? And finally, she was targeting fall 2020 for computer science. Now, coming to these scores, okay? Her scores over here are quantitative on the GRE is 156, verbal on the GRE is 139. And AWA again is just 3, okay? And I would say her IELTS score on an average would be 6.5, right? So that's her whole profile right over there, okay? We worked on her statement of purpose, I believe, and she did manage to get an admit from one of the best universities I can think of. That's Rutgers. Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey. I think that's a great university, great place to be, and congratulations on that opportunity that you really bagged with this profile, because this, I would say, was an ambitious university, and getting in can mean a lot of things. Rutgers is a great place to be. So yeah, see, for all of those people who are, you know, who might think that, you know, these are not great universities, we wanted something like, you know, UCLA or USC. I have those admits as well. They're over here, but those admits are also given out to, you know, some profiles which have a little more GPA, you know. So I'm gonna bring you one more video which has another, you know, top admits from people who have top profiles. Okay, so for those of you who do have top profiles and you're wondering why haven't you gotten your admits, I can do that as well. I'll bring you a video on that. But I hope this video gives you a little more perspective that, you know, not everything on your application is made up of just scores. It's a lot more about how you present yourself, how you present your personal history, your statement of purpose, your letters of recommendation. Of course, all of these things do come into the picture. Okay, and yeah, I hope that this video helps you, gives you a lot more perspective. In case you would like to connect with me, or in case you would like to see more admits, it can be all done directly through yamgrad.com. Okay, just go onto this page. We have a lot of information for you guys. It's all available for free. Sign up and you'll start getting it directly. Okay, and of course you can see the students, you can see their profiles, you can see their admits, their resume and everything. I hope this thing helps you out. In the long run, stay in touch, and I hope to kind of talk to you guys regularly. Subscribe to the channel if this video helps you out. Please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thank you so much for logging in today. I'll see you next time.